So far, it's been the latter. And another first serve miss. Nice stuff. It's something that off of a second serve, Kournikova found her way into the net eventually and got off a nice bit of touch there that Graf couldn't handle.
Advantage Kournikova, serving at 1-2 in the first set.
And another double fault, her third.
Now break point for Steffi.
Oh man. Number 4. Bit of a nosedive there from Kournikova.
Yes, and from the blimp. Coverage of planes landing at LaGuardia. Fuji film blimp overhead with pilots John McHugh and Eddie Wynn, providing us with the lofty perspective of America's Grand Slam event. And Graf double faults for the first time.
Oh, man. Summarily dismissed that serve.
Saying, get your first one in from now on. Javier Sanchez trying to make it a happier day for his family. Mr. Arancha already defeated on Stadium Court. Javier in action at the moment on the grandstand. .40-30 now. Of the players who are surviving into this fourth round, Kournikova, the least experienced, and solid victories, including over the 14th seed Barbara Paulus in 3 sets in the third round. Graf leads 4-1 in the first. In control of this first set. Up 4 games to 1. Kournikova serving at love 30. We gave you the road to the fourth round for Anna Kournikova. Now the road traveled by Graf, Yayuk Basuki, Karen Kashvent, Natasha Zvereva, her victims. $30 all. From love 30 to 40-30. Apparently, Cyclops does not lie. Steffi pondering whether, in fact, that is true. Looking at the service line for retreating, getting ready to serve at 4-2.
Neither one of these two you would consider to be conservative wind players. The wind continues to swirl around, and they're still going for all of their big shots like it's ideal conditions. Nice big first serve there from Graf, 96 miles an hour. Oh, man.
Second double fault.
Again in the wind with that very high toss of Graf's.
That was a glimpse of her mother, Heidi. Her father, Peter, remains jailed, awaiting a trial that is supposed to begin this week on tax evasion charges in Germany. And against that difficult backdrop, Graf continues to play excellent tennis, and she's battled nagging injuries along the way as well.
And she's going for her third major of the year. Kournikova is also alive in women's doubles, and if she wins her doubles match later today, she'll be playing the Wimbledon champions, Elena Sakova, and another 15-year-old, Martina Hingis.
Was there much of a rivalry yet between the 15-year-olds?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so, Sean, but Lord knows this could very well be the future of women's tennis that we've watched today in the women's fourth-round matches.
Well, Hingis, with her victory over Sanchez Vicario today, the first 15-year-old to reach the quarters here at the U.S. Open since Jennifer Capriati in 1991. To Graf in the first. Anna Kournikova serving at 2-5 in the first set, a double fault, her fifth to open the game. Serving with new balls.
Stood up on that backhand and made it sail. More than half the points being played in this first set have been won on errors. There's a nice looking winner. Giving Graf 3 set points.
Set goes to Steffi Graf, 6-2. Winner of this match will play Judith Wiesner, an unseeded player who beat Rita Grande earlier today. 27 minutes to win the first set for Graf.
Wanted a call there. Didn't get it. Look at her attitude. Here she is. She's playing the best player in the world. It's a packed house. About 20,000 people watching her. She's just dumped the first set. And she's still... she's still in charge.
Not only is she not intimidated by the surroundings, she seems to relish the environment. This is what she's been waiting for many years.
She's a very hard worker. I mean, obviously she's going to make an incredible amount of dough just because of her looks. But she works hard, and anyone who's taught her said she will listen to anything and try to make sense of it. She wants very much to be a complete player, Kournikova, and she's got all kinds of shots. Slices, tops, and there's Nick Bollettieri. She's been with him at the academy from the time she was 9 years old and was signed with an agent, age 9. When she was 10 years old, 5 years ago, I was flying home from the French Open with Nick Bollettieri, and he took a picture of her out of his wallet, 10-year-old, a picture of her when she was 10. She's worth millions, dear. She's worth millions. I think he's right. But I think she's got a lot of game. But unlike Hingis, she really doesn't have that kind of knowledge of its uses yet.
Game dropped, 1-love in the second set. As we welcome you back, second game of the second set, 15-all. Graf, a return winner off the forehand of the first point. You saw the second point.
Kournikova only serving at 50%. She's getting killed there. She's also had 5 double faults. There's number 6. Over 20 unforced errors. I think what she's trying to do, as you can see, Javier Sanchez still out in front against Arnie Butch of France. I think it's a real tendency to try to overhit when you're playing somebody who you know is so good. And it's an easy thing to fall into. But it probably will not win her this match. All these shots for us have to start landing in. I think Kournikova, especially as you can see, Graf is missing for Anna Kournikova. I think she'd be better served taking some of the sting out of her shots, creating some rallies. You know, using, because she has great angles. She's got a good sense of the court. She knows how to find the short court. She knows how to drive the ball deeply. She's got spins. She's got chips. She's got topspin. A little bit of luck there. Makes it even at deuce. And I think Graf there perhaps referencing the wind. I mean, she thinks she's clearing the net by plenty.
Advantage Kournikova.
I mean, both players are too much going for the lines. They should both be centering the ball more.
And as you say, Kournikova needs to get that first serve in. Lately, she's been taking pace off, just trying to get it in, and that's not working.
Now I feel Kournikova is rushing a little bit, even in between points. And she doesn't want to do that either. Graf is trying to get herself to be stepping into the shots. Going forward, she's got herself another break point.
To get to 2-love. Forehand winner. And Graf breaks Kournikova. It's 2-love. Patrick McEnroe will be along. Highlights of today's action. A look ahead. Tonight and throughout the week, they'll be there at 12:37. Steffi applauded.
Yeah, well,
play by Kournikova.
This is a fine angle created by Graf. Look at the cultish Kournikova tracking it down and coming up with a winner.
We mentioned earlier this is Kournikova's Grand Slam debut. She's fared very well. Matter of fact, of the other players alive starting the day, Only Monica Seles and Arantxa Sanchez Vicario went deeper into a draw in their first Grand Slam. Kournikova has at the Open this year, doubled by Steffi, her third. Seles reached the semifinals of the 1989 French Open, her first Grand Slam event. Sanchez Vicario advanced to the quarters of the 87 French in her first Grand Slam. If you're wondering, Steffi lost in the third round of the 84 French Open, her first Grand Slam. Forty 30, a chance to get to 3-love. Well, the wind obviously causing some problems with the serving here on the stadium court today. Uncharacteristic 4 double faults already by Graf.
Oh, man. 100-mile-an-hour serve. And the return every bit as emphatic. Actually, I think Kournikova might have caught this just a little bit late, which is why it went down the line so close to the edge. Look at that. She's not a shy fighter, is she?
No.
She's got herself a break point. Get this back on serve. Broken once.
And she does break for the first time since the first game of the match. Stadium. Thank you, Tim.
Hard to keep track of your children. Oh, that's nice. What a shot from well off the court. Steffi Graf snapping off that forehand. 15. And now giving herself 2 more break points. She's been beating up the Kournikova serve pretty easily today. There it is.
Graf breaks right back for 3-1. Javier Sanchez won an amazing third-round match to reach the 4th round and set up the date with Butch today. He was in a 5th set tiebreaker 2 days ago with Jason Stoltenberg and down 6-2 in the tiebreak. Came back and won it. 6-2 in a 5th set tiebreak, and he came back to win it.
Very nice playing here from Kournikova. Graf has given her some shots to work with. 80-mile-an-hour serve on that first point and some short stuff on the second.
Loose there. 15-30.
Graf's already been broken twice. And another chance here for Kournikova. Of course, Kournikova has been broken 5 at the 6th time she's stepped up to the plate.
30 all now. Graf trying to advance to the quarterfinals, as she has done every year here at the U.S. Open, except her first trip to the Open in 1984. She lost in the first round. Sylvia Hanukkah.
Nicely done. And Kournikova has a complete game. She likes coming to the net. She hasn't a big enough serve to get her there when she is serving, but she'll certainly figure out a way to work her way into the point, and now she has another break point opportunity. Man, denied with a 101-mile-an-hour serve out wide.
Deuce. Graf serving at 3-1 in the second. She won the first set 6-2. Serve was close, a glance or two back among the whistles from the crowd. The Kournikova.
The Kournikova attitude isn't, I can't believe I'm playing Steffi Graf. It's more like, I can't believe I'm missing this much. By the baselinesman. She's right. He changed his call. This was originally called out, and obviously it is. And then the baselinesman changed his call.
He's changed his call, and I called it wrong. I've seen the ball wrong, Anna. I know he's done that. Yeah.
So Leanne White is correcting the lines call. That's not making Kournikova happy.
No, but as the Mac Cam showed, it was the correct overrule. 4-1. Filling up on this warm and breezy afternoon in New York. Fourth round women's singles match between Steffi Graf and Anna Kournikova. 15 all as Kournikova is serving at 1-4. Desperation time now for Anna, having lost the first set 6-2.
Graf is just about ready for this match to be over, don't you feel?
Yes.
There's so much hype surrounding this matchup. And Kournikova may indeed grow into all the hype. But Graf is ready to move on.
Well, we had a good look at Hingis. We've had a good look at Kournikova. A few comparisons and contrasts between their games.
If I had to buy stock into them, if I could only buy stock in the future of one, I'd go for Martina Hingis. Although that said, again, I think Kournikova is worth a fortune, just because of her looks and her haughty, regal manner. It will probably serve her well. She's a very good player. She's just got to grow into her body and into her shots. I think Kournikova can be like Sabatini. She can be a very, very wealthy woman without having great success on the court just because of her looks. But I think Martina Hingis is a far more mature player and much more a thinker.
Yes, Graf about to serve for the match. Hingis and Kournikova met here 2 years ago in the juniors, U.S. Open, and Hingis won love and love.
Kournikova really cried after that one, very upset. She'll still cry when she loses a match. But again, I don't think too many people in this stadium expected Anna Kournikova to win this match. She should be very proud of her effort to get here.
And by playing Steffi, as she said earlier, she is fulfilling a lifelong dream. The game doesn't always have the happiest of endings. But
it's kind of nightmarish for her right now, I'm sure.
And as you say, regardless of the outcome of this match, and it doesn't appear to be in doubt, she has established herself as a force to be reckoned with at age 15. Match point now. To the match in just 50 minutes. Steffi Graf is through to the quarterfinals of the U.S. Open for the 12th straight year. 6-2, 6-1 over Anna Kournikova. And Steffi advances to take on Judith Wiesner in the quarterfinals.
And David Wheaton coming up on the stadium court as we look at Anna signing her autographs, and she'll be there many more times, I have the feeling.
Well, I think she's obviously got a great future, and I think she loves it all. She loves the attention. In fact, I think she said she wants to be an actress. So, I mean, she seems to be, things seem to be moving right along for her, Pat.
Let's go down to Andrea Joyce, who's standing by with the defending champion. Andrea.
All right, Steffi, congratulations. Just before you got out here, Arantxa lost to a 15-year-old, and then another 15-year-old breaks you in the first game. Were you thinking you were in for a long day?
It was difficult to tell after one game, but I knew it wouldn't be an easy match. And, you know, if you get to the fourth round, I think, especially being 15-year-old, you have nothing to lose. So you probably just go out there and hit it. But, you know, it turned out a little easier than probably expected.
You have not been happy with the way you've played. A little bit of a sloppy start again. Is your game getting closer to where you want it to be?
Well, the first set was, again, with a lot of mistakes, and the second set I started to play better, found my range, and started to loosen up with my forehand a little bit, and felt a lot better. But I think still got some ground.
Do you feel like you need to play better to win the tournament?
Yeah, probably. I think especially on my serve, I don't think my first serve percentage was high enough where it needs to be. So I got a few things to work on. But every match, I think I'm progressing. So hopefully, till I need it, I'll be ready for it.
Next, the quarterfinals, someone you're a little more familiar with, Judith Wiesner. How do you see that match?
Yeah, we played a few times. We just played...
She's never beaten you?
No, but the last time we just played at Federation Cup, it was 3 sets. And it wasn't the easiest of match. So I definitely know what to expect, and we'll see how it comes.
Okay, congratulations. Best of luck in the next round. Thanks, Steffi. Back to you, Pat. Now, you told us yesterday that you were not nervous for this match. Once you got out here, though, how did you feel?
Well, I felt pretty normal. I was not nervous at all, but I was just, you know, it was hot and I didn't play a couple of matches outside, so it was great. It was fine, though.
You had quite a long wait because of the match before you. Did that throw you off at all? Were you anxious at all waiting in the locker room?
No, we were, you know, it's always happens. We're used to that, so it didn't affect anything.
Did the wind bother you at all out here today?
It was a little bit windy, but it was much more windy than before, but it was okay.
You have really had a sensational first Grand Slam, made it all the way through qualifying and into the round of 16. What do you take home from this experience? What do you learn?
Well, I think that I did really good here. You know, I qualified, and I will take some, you know, of my experience from the matches and just have to keep on going.
How would you play Graf a little bit differently next time, or would you have any advice for Judith Wiesner, who faces her next?
Well, it's hard to say, you know. She's an awful great player, you know, and I'll have to think about that.
Well, we have enjoyed watching you. Good luck in doubles, and we'll see you back here next year and many years to come, I'm sure.
Thank you.
Thanks, Anna. Back to you, Pat.
Anna Kournikova is making a name for herself.